Hey guys, welcome to Tabletop Baseball Plus. Great Teams of the Past tournament continues, and it's a classic matchup today. The 1974 Los Angeles Dodgers, the 1975 Cincinnati Reds. So it's this game right here. Winner plays the 62 Giants. So let's take a look at the lineups for both teams. For the Dodgers, which I didn't add up, but either one. Second base is Lopes, left field Buckner, center field Wynn, first base Garvey, right field Crawford, third base Say, DH is Moda, shortstop Russell, catcher Yeager, starting pitcher Andy Messersmith, a 17 and a right-hander. Let's see, 10, 15, 19, 27, 35, 37. Fielding 2. For Cincinnati, more traditional lineup. One that they used a little more often. But they're 2-0 so far. Let's see what happens today with this lineup. Third base Rose, right field Griffey, second base Morgan, catcher Bench, first base Perez, left field Foster, and center field Geronimo. DH Dreesen, shortstop Concepcion. Starting pitchers Don Gullett. He's a 15 and a left-hander. And we're going to take a quick timeout. All right, hopefully we're ready to go now. A little break in the action there, but I think everything's good now. So Gullett is on the mound first. Again, left-hander and a 15. Davey Lopes leading off for the Dodgers in this classic matchup, 24-13. And Lopes is going to strike out. One batter, one strikeout for Gullett. Bill Buckner, 31 and 8. It's going to be an 8 on a 20, though. It is a fly out to left field. Flies out to Foster. 2 down. Cannon Wynn pops one high in the air. Rose is under it. And he'll make the grab. 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the first. Messersmith on the hill. 46-13. Pete Rose strikes out. Both leadoff men go down swinging. Brings up Griffey Sr. 53-17. 17 is right field. Right fielder Crawford, not good, so it's going to be a single. And he's going to take second on an error by the right fielder, Crawford. So a single. And then an E9, he ends up at second base with 1 out. Here's Joe Morgan. 44 is an 8 on a 16. It is a 27, so he grounds out to third. Runner holds. I think Cincinnati's fielding 1. I'll double check that in a minute. Johnny Bench. Gone. No G or H on Messersmith. That is out of here. 2-run job for Johnny Bench. The error is a big one. Cost him a run. So 2 outs, bases clear now for Tony Perez. 25 is an 8 on an 18. Flies out to center field. And that's Wynn. But 2 runs for the Reds. 2-0. We'll go to the second. 6, 15. Let's see. 18, 20, 4, 27, 32, 41. Yep. Fielding 1 for the Reds. 45-14 for Garvey. He'll lead off the top of the second with a walk. Brings up Willie Crawford. Trying to make up for that error. 51's an 8 on an 18. Is a 29. It's a ground out 1-3 runner to second. Gullet to Perez. But Garvey moves to second. Here's the Penguin Ronce with a 0. Trying to tie it up here. 43 is a 7. And that's going to be a 7 on a 16. Is a single runner scores. So Dodgers on the board. It's a 2-1 ball game. Cincinnati in front. Say at first. Manny Mota, 25's an 8 on a 17. It is a 34, so he pops out to short. So 2 away, Ron Say at first. And here's Bill Russell, 41. 24 is ground out to short. Dodgers get on the board though. It's 2-1. Cincinnati, bottom of the second. George Foster, 32, a 26. He's going to ground out to Lopes. Showing off that range. It's not really that great, but he makes the play. 25 for Geronimo. 25 is an 8. +2 versus righties. 8 on a 15. Still not good enough. It's going to be a fly out to the right fielder, Crawford. And we have 2 down. DH Dan Dreesen rounds out to the shortstop Russell. And a 3-up, 3-down second. Go the Reds. Top of 3. It's 2-1 Cincinnati. And Steve Yeager caught looking. Third strike, struck him out. Don Gullet's second strikeout. And here's the other one, Davey Lopes. Not going to be a strikeout this time. It's an 8 on a 16. Flies out to center, so 2 down. Bill Buckner, 22's a 7. That'll be a single for Buckner. 1 for 2 day for him. There's a big cannon win. 65-35. He fouls out to the catcher. So he's popped out and fouled out. Bottom of the third. 2-1 Cincinnati. Here's Concepcion. And he's going to ground 1 to Russell. Fires to first. 1 away. Pete Rose. 63-31. He flies out to the center fielder, Win. 2 down. Griffey Sr., 0. Only hit 4 home runs back in 75. And he is going to hit a 6 here, but Messersmith has an L. So an 18, 6 on an 18. There's no L there, there's an M. It's going to be a double. So single, now a double for Griffey. Brings up Joe Morgan, 64-14 is a walk. So he moves the lineup. First and second, 2 down, and it brings up the guy who hit the home run. Johnny Bench, 28 home runs in 75. Oh, 52. 27 could be a strikeout. It is not. It's going to be a ground out to third. So they leave a couple stranded. Do the Reds. Top of the fourth, 2-1. Cincinnati. Garvey, 35's a 9 on a 16. And that'll be a single for Garvey. So a walk and a single for Steve Popeye Garvey. Willie Crawford, 23, is a 12, and that is a double play. 3-6-3. The Reds turn it. Good fielding. There's Ron Say, and he flies out to the center fielder, Geronimo, for out number 3. Bottom of the 4th. Still a 2-1 ball game, Cincinnati. Tony Perez, he's got something to say. That's gone. A solo home run for Tony Perez. Gets the lead back up to 2. It's 3-1. Cincinnati. George Foster, he's got a big bat. Look out. 12-25. But he's going to swing and miss with that thing. Struck him out. Here's the Chief, Geronimo. 54-34. Pops him up. Russell under it. Makes the catch. 2 down. Danny Dreesen, 64-14. And he's very patient this time. And he walks. Brings up Concepcion. And he's going to fly out to win in center. That ends the inning, but another run on a home run. It's 3-1 Cincinnati. That home run by Perez. DH Manny Mota. Fly ball to right field. Griffey moving over, makes the catch. 1 away. Here's the shortstop. From Pittsburgh, Kansas. How about that? 64-13. Russell strikes out. Not too far from here. Steve Yeager, 2 down. 15 is an 8. +1 versus lefties. 8 on a 14. Still not good enough, though. It's going to be a fly out to left. That is George Foster. Camping under that one and making the catch. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 3-1 Cincinnati. Pete Rose, he's 0 for 2. Struck out. And flew out. 16-28. He grounds out to the shortstop, Russell. 0 for 3 day for Rose. So brings up Griffey. There's a high fly ball deep to center, but Wynn tracking back, and he makes the catch. First time Griffey's been retired. Joe Morgan, 52, and he swings and misses at strike 3. Little Joe strikes out. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. We'll go to the 6th, top of the order for the Dodgers, Davey Lopes. They get something going here. 56, struck him out. Second time Lopes is struck out today. 266 hitter. 350 on base. 0 for 3 today. There's Bill Buckner, 314 hitter. 351 on base, and he gets a 0. 7 home runs. 55 is a 2. That's going to be a triple for, at that point in his career, a speedy Bill Buckner. So Buckner at 3rd with 1 out. And here's Wynn with a 5. It's going to be a 5 on a 16. And that's a 7 because there's a 7 there. So it's going to be a single runner scores. You're thinking home run, you're thinking double. Nope. Single. 3-2. Win at first. C. Steeler. He's a 22. Gullett's a +1. Bench is... hate it when they don't put the number there. Like, it's a 0? I doubt it. I mean, he's probably a +5. But since it's not on there, I just go with a 0. See, he's throwing. There's nothing there. I don't know if that's a mistake or what, but So we're going to, it's not, that's a little bit above 50-50. I'm just going to hit away. Garvey flies out to Foster. 2 down. Well, let's try to steal here. It's going to make him a 21. I got to think bench is something, but it's not there. 43 or less. They get him. Bench throws him out. So bottom of the 6 is 3-2 Cincinnati. Bench still throws him out. And here he is leading off. And he pops one high in the air, and it's going to be caught by his counterpart. Yeager, 1 away. Tony Perez draws a walk. He's homered and now walked. Brings up Big George Foster, 23 home runs, 300 hitter. What you got, George? 61, 24 is going to be a double play. 6-4-3. Yeah. They turn it. We'll go to the 7th. 3-2 Cincinnati. 24. He's going to ground out to Concepcion. Tough day for... No, that was Crawford. That should have been Crawford. What was it? 24. Did I say? That was Crawford. Crawford grounds out to short. Ron Say now. I think it's it. I had Say up there. 13 is a 14, so Say's going to walk. Crawford should lead off because the wind got thrown out. So 1 on, 1 out for Manny Mota. 54-32. He's going to fly out to right field. It's Griffey. 2 down. Here's Russell. 12's a 25. It's a ground out to second. Nothing doing for the Dodgers in the 7th. They leave a man stranded. Bottom of 7. Here's Ron Geronimo. 56-34. Pops up to short. Dan Dreesen, 60. He's going to walk. Second time he's walked today. So he's aboard. Here's Concepcion. And he's probably not much of a stealer. He's an E stealer. 2 outs he could go. (56-13). Concepcion strikes out. Danny Dreesen. Is he going to try to steal here? He's a 30. E stealer. Has to be 2 outs. How many stolen bases did he have? 10. So it's kind of a rarity that he goes. Messersmith is a +2. Yeager is... See, Yeager's a +5. Bench has got to be a +5. He's got to be. First of all, Yeager's an 8. He's a 9. You know. But he got him anyway. So, but let's... so that's a 7. So that makes him a 23. 45 or less. 45. Just under the tag. Dreesen is in there. Petey Rose, 65-35. He's going to foul out to the third baseman, Ron Say. So Dreesen stranded at second. Top of the 8th, 3-2 Reds. Yeager, 13's a 14, so leadoff walk. Gullett walks the 9 hole. And it may be time for some bullpen action here. Lopes has kind of had a tough day, 2 Ks. Gullett doesn't have a Z though, I don't like that, so McEnany, he's coming in. Will McEnany, he's a 2. He's a 15 graded pitcher, 2 fielder, and he's also lefty. So Yeager first. They need a run. They need a run. Yeager, how fast is Yeager? He's not slow, so you don't have to worry about that. You could put Lee Lacy in, let him run. Then you're going to have to bring in Ferguson to catch. But I think they're going to pinch run with Lee Lacy. He's fast. So Ferguson will now catch. So Ferguson now in the 9 spot, but Lee Lacy on the bases. And what is he on as far as stealing? He's their best option though, is running. Stealer, 31. So he can't go yet. Has to be 2 outs. Davey Lopes, 31's a 9 on a 16. 9 on a 16 is a single runner at second. So they get Lacy to second. First and second, nobody out. Here's Bill Buckner. It's a lefty-lefty. 21's a 30. It's a fly out to left field. Foster comes in, makes the catch, and runners have to hold. So here's Wynn. 63-30, another fly ball to left field. Foster making 2 grabs, 2 shallow fly balls in left field, and brings up Garvey. 2 down, runners at first and second. Golden opportunity here. Garvey is 1 for 2, walk and a single. 52-27, and that's going to be, it's not a strikeout, it's a ground out to third. We're going to call it a U5. So Dodgers come up empty in the 8th. Still 3-2. Messersmith's going to keep pitching. 35's a 9 on a 18. And he's going to get him on a ground out to short. So 1 away brings up Morgan. 44 is an 8. On a 16 though, still it's going to be a fly out to center. 2 down, Johnny Bench. 42 is a 38, so ball 1, 41-24. He's going to ground out to short. Russell making the play there. Backhands it, throws to first. And we go to the 9th. Last chance for the Dodgers. We got Raleigh Eastwick, but he's at 14. And we got a lefty coming up, Crawford. McEnany's going to stay in there. 56, he strikes out Crawford. On safe. Grounds out to third. Down to their last chance. It's Manny Mota. The Manny Mota, fly ball to right field. Griffey back to the track and makes the catch. And that's your ball game. The Reds win it 3-2. On the backs of 2 home runs. And that first inning error was costly. 2-run home run by Bench on that one, and then Perez with a solo shot were the runs for the Reds. They win it 3-2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits for the Dodgers. 1 costly error. None for the Reds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 hits. 2 of them are home runs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, that is it. Messersmith, a nice game, but nothing to show for it except a loss. And they gave it a gallant effort there in the 8th inning, but still come up short. 75 Reds, move on. And 74 Dodgers, game 86. Right there. '74 LA Dodgers. So that is all she wrote for today. Appreciate you guys joining me. Until the next time, take care and God bless.